Hello everybody, welcome to Queer Games Heck Yeah. Um, let's get right into today's game, The Secret Life of Dorian Pink, Prologue. Um, I'm excited about this game. First thing I noticed when I started it up was the Godot logo. Godot is a game engine of the big two. It's the third one. You've got Unity, you've got Unreal, and then on a like 1% of the market, you've got Godot. And Godot is the game engine that I'm loving at the moment. I've been using it for the last few years. It's really good for solo devs. It's very rough around the edges. Like if you're a programmer dev, like you've come from that kind of software engineering side, I reckon Godot's for you. If you're the kind of person that would make your own engine, use Godot is what I would say. So I think this might be the first Godot game I've seen in the Queer Games Festival. So I'm excited to see it in the wild, as it were. Let's go. New game. Surprise content, so don't look away. I mean, look away if you don't like surprise content. Oh, the game autosaves something, something, something. I thought there'd be music. Oh well. Um, Dorian, Basil, you have plucked me from the deepest manure and brought me back onto the path of light. Look, controller works. Out of the box. Maybe that's a Godot thing. You did not give up on me when I was at my darkest depths. Instead, you nagged me and did not lose hope. Oh, Dorian. I truly believe I am who I am today because of you. I love you, Basil. Will you marry me? Yes, yes, I will. Uh-oh. Okay, that is music. Oh, devil. Ho, 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 ho. Devil's kind of hot. Let's screenshot this. We're here to take screenshots, people. Ah. Ho 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 ho. Mortal realm, bask in the glory of yours truly. Be ashamed at your incompetence before me. Be stunned by my beauty. I am stunned by your beauty, Mr. Devil. Smells like idiotic mortals and their petty obsessions here. Putrid. Damnation, what is the devil doing here? I like how Dorian's not completely surprised to see the devil. Oh, hello there, Dorian dear. Long time no see. I was starting to miss you, but my feelings were unwarranted, for you look absolutely hideous. The sight of you makes me want to eat grass. What do you want? You know me, not 1 second is boring with me around. And I'm always around. I'm holding this massive festival featuring food from all over the realms. However, I'm missing a star ingredient, something to spice up my menu. Well, the market's just outside. Why didn't you go now before it closes? I don't know what voice to do for Dorian. No can do. I doubt I will find something better than what's before my eyes already. What do you mean? Delicious basil. All I need is some basil. I'll be taking this. You won't mind sharing a bit, would you, Dorian dear? Ta-ta. Oh, basil! Super cute. What just happened? No time to wallow. I need to rescue Basil. I know a way to hell. I was hoping I'd never have to use it again. Wait a minute. That's a great line. I know a way to hell. I was hoping I'd never have to use it again, but... Let's do this. Oh wait. Before I leave, I have to feed Hansel and Gretel. Lest they cannibalize each other. This is my kind of game. I love the walk. This is it. The picture of Dorian Gray, the portal to hell, the past I thought I was behind me. Forever. But I'm a changed man now. This time I will be good. Come on, Dorian. For Basil. I'm loving these graphics. I'm loving everything about this. Oh. Wow, you really came. The devil graphic is also excellent as well. And you're young you again. It's quite nostalgic. You must love Basil a lot, huh? That's shocking to know. Are you with him to feel better about yourself? Or do you actually love him? Oh, devil, ow. Are you even capable of love, Dorian Gray? Oh, we got options. My name is Dorian Pink. Shut up, you lazy snot. Whatever. You know, just because you've changed doesn't mean your past doesn't exist, right? Oh, that's very profound. Remember Sybil, her brother, and that Campbell kid? I haven't read The Picture of Dorian Gray, but I've seen the stage play. How different can it be? I think those are the characters in the book, in the play, in the stage play. Your hands stained with their blood. What a fun ride that was. You truly belong in hell, my protege. I wish I had a voice for the devil. Dorian. To welcome your return, I have prepared some entertainment. A little trip down memory lane, if you will. All the people you have wronged and hurt, you have to face them again. Only when you've collected a unique artifact from each of them will you gain access to my lair. Until then, you'll never rescue Basil. Let's see if you're really changed, Dorian. Can you resist the temptation of evil? Or what did you call it? The pursuit of pleasure above all else? Mwahahaha. Your laughter sounds gross. I trained really long to achieve this menacing effect. You're just jealous. Oh, we're in the past. And we can walk around. The controller support is real. Controller support is real. Oh, I'm so happy. Oh, I'm so happy. Okay. Awesome graphics. Having it grey palette, but with just the splash of pink. Oh, it's so good. And having the pure black and pure white reserved for the actual characters, is by the looks of it, is pretty good too. So like the backgrounds are greys, and the characters are black, white, or pink. Ah, that's such good art direction. You know, I woke up tired this morning, but now I'm feeling fine. Isn't that Basil? That's the power of queer games. No, he's not the Basil I know. This is just the devil's illusion. I need Dorian voice. He's crafted a fragment of my memory, my past. Dorian, would it kill you to stay still? As a matter of fact, it will. I must stop that cursed painting from being painted. Oh, young Dorian. Okay, so we're kind of reliving Dorian's life. If you're not familiar with the story of Dorian Gray, it's basically about this sort of really gorgeous young kid, like young man, who's just sort of pure in spirit and innocence, and he falls in with a bad crowd, basically, who convince him that he should like live this life of pleasure and hedonism and not care about anyone else, and he gives himself over to it because, you know, he's just kind of, you know, it's not that he's easily led, but he's easily led, but also he really wants it. And the way it manifests is there's a portrait of him. So there's this painter who corrupts him, and the painter captures that perfect innocence in the painting, and the painting never changes. And the painting does change. Dorian never changes on the outside. On the inside, he's like becoming more and more twisted, and the painting, the outside of it, is getting more and more twisted. So the painting is kind of hiding. No, wait, I've really garbled that. It's pretty good. The play is pretty good. Basically, you know, it's sort of about like corrupting innocence. But people don't really, I guess, we always kind of conceptualize Dorian as this really kind of cruel person, but at the very start, he's actually really sweet and lovely. I'm hungry. But we literally just had tea. But well, at least let me finish painting the ear. I get angry when I'm hungry. You know that, Basil. The real villain of the book's not Dorian Gray. Well, the real villain of the play is not Dorian Gray. It's the painter dude that like kind of. But he doesn't really seduce Dorian. He doesn't really corrupt him. He just kind of covets Dorian, and Dorian lets himself be coveted. You could write a whole essay about it, really. Maybe you can make a game about it, which is why we're here. As a matter of fact, I did not. Oh, right. This Basil is not yet my fiancé. He doesn't know anything about me. Stay still now. No. Ooh. Uh-oh. Dorian, you're being a whiny baby. Humph. Oh. Don't let Basil catch you in his net. What? It's very strange. How long are we supposed to... Oh dear. Oh, there we go. Basil, you're being really mean and disrespectful of my wishes. Dorian is a sore loser, sore loser, sore loser. Fine, but just the ear. Just a small bit of the ear, which you have been making a fuss about for the past 10 minutes. Humph. Can we walk around? No. Standing still and doing nothing. This feels like misery. Uh-oh. Oh, Lord Henry. I think maybe Lord Henry is the bad guy. Henry, that good-for-nothing, strutting in like it's his house or something. I should avoid him. Good day, Basil. Why are you so out of breath? Dorian and I had a tiny kerfuffle about the painting. Dorian? My, isn't this the famous Dorian Gray? He's indeed as beautiful as you say. Oh wait, no, maybe the painter's not the villain. It's Lord Henry. It's all coming back to me now. Oof. I mean, the painter's not so great either, but it's all, you know, Lord Henry. Oh, I know you, Lord Henry. Oh, you do? How? No, I don't think I could possibly be able to forget such a face as yours, Mr. Gray. We'll see in a few years, when age carves its mark on my face. That'll be tragic indeed, some day when you're old and wrinkled and ugly. When thought has seared your forehead with its lines, and passion branded your lips with its hideous fires, you will feel it. You will feel it terribly. Evidently, you have had first-hand experience. It doesn't sound that tragic to me. It is because you have not yet experienced it. Yes, I have. Henry, I'm not sure I like you influencing young Dorian like this with your new philosophy or whatever it was. I'm actually pretty old, Basil. Looks deceive. What are you afraid of, Basil? I can't bring out something in people that wasn't already there. Yes. I mean, that's Henry's kind of core, you know, his thing. It's like, I didn't do anything to Dorian that Dorian didn't already have in him. Of course you can. Agree to disagree. More importantly, I've come to extend an invitation to visit the theatre. Romeo and Juliet is playing today. I heard the new actress is remarkable. I'm sorry, I have plans to go to the art gallery tonight. Too bad. What about you, Dorian? I also have plans to go to the art gallery. You do? Yes. Perhaps I might join you instead. Sorry, it's a date. Oh, I did not realize you two were... What? Thanks for your understanding. I think we will take our leave now. Come on, Basil. Right. Do lock the door on your way out, Henry. Aww. Oh. Ah, it's a gorgeous game. And the central... And kind of just... You know, there's such a great body of work of gay culture, you know, made by gay men over the centuries, really, that I just don't think we give enough kind of credit to. Like we don't bring it back and we don't rework it. And I think maybe we should do more of that. The sign says tickling tadpoles present. Swim at your own risk. Oh. What's this llama thing? I donated these fairy lights. You could say I'm contributing to the well-being of the community. So you could say I'm a hero of sorts. You're invincible. I'll remember you, random citizen. When I become famous, I'll remember your words of encouragement. Wait, I think we want to catch up to... This is just such a good looking game. I wonder what all these strawberries mean. Basil is too focused on the artwork. The manifesto is very thought-provoking indeed. Basil is too focused on the artwork. Oh. Artwork titled Fountain. Oh, there's a signature here on the sculpture by R. Bart. Fascinating. Oh. Oops. I've never heard of this artist, but I've been feeling stuck with my magic recently. Someone recommended I come to get inspiration. Someone? You wouldn't know her. The Donut Girl. What Donut Girl? See, told you wouldn't know her. I could start knowing her now. Well, the Donut Girl. Her donuts are a stronger magic than what I could possibly do. And, well, I'm already the best of the best. But that donut cleanses the soul. Fills you with life. Where is this shop? Can't say for sure. It pops up in different places every day, usually in secluded areas. Last time she set up shop somewhere around the theatre. I'm Alan Campbell, by the way, your friendly neighbourhood magician. I perform by the Bear sometimes. Want to see a magic trick? Yes. Wonderful. This is my iconic trick. Finger danger. Oh. This reminds me of the... This just reminded me for a moment of the game where you're playing golf on the guy's chest. Isn't it impressive? Yes. We've learned. See, we're different people now. Although, if we maybe we should we be playing Dorian as like cruel Dorian, or should we be trying to play Dorian as like reformed Dorian? You have good sense. I can feel it in my loins. What? Here's my calling card. Should you need my services in the future? Magician's card added to the artifacts. This is a serious game. This has got like stuff to do in it. I don't know how we... Oh. That is hilarious animation. It's so nice to have a game that's got a bit of like motion and energy to it, and genuinely good art. Like to have the minor characters animated. It's pretty cool. Talk to this art person before we throw the paint everywhere. The staff don't pay me for nothing, Oh, they don't pay me for nothing, I'm watching ya. Don't think about trying anything sneaky. Noted. Yuck, there's vomit in this. Ew. Artwork titled Dark Sun. It is a familiar silhouette. Oh, I know what that is. Looks like our neighbour's sausage dog, Punty. He ate 2 of our hamsters once. Oh, God. They left a bucket of paint just sitting here. How unprofessional. Finders keepers. Okay, it's a little bit point and clicky. Oh. Sybil? Mr. Gray, is that you? Bloody hell, it's Sybil. Why does she know me? Are we acquainted already? The devil should get his timelines right. This is confusing. A friend of yours? Yes, it's almost like this is a sequel to the Picture of Dorian Gray. Not just a reinvention. Or reinterpretation. Where did this game come from? It's just popped out of nowhere. And it's got like so much depth to it, conceptually. I wish I'd read the book though, before playing it, because I'm struggling with a lot of the references, because I only vaguely remember the plot, if you couldn't tell from my weird description of it earlier. When are you supposed to be acting today? Oh, is this the actor from the play? Because he has a girlfriend in the play? Oh gosh, alright. I'm going to stop trying to guess. Let's just let it unwrap itself. No, Marjorie's performing today. Oh great. Anyway, this is Basil Hallwood. He's a very talented artist. The best. Dorian exaggerates. Mr. Basil Hallwood. This must be fate. I visited a friend of mine some days ago, and he owns one of your portraits. Oh, what a pleasant coincidence. It was so lifelike, not in the realistic way, but rather in a soulful way. Ugh, I love it. I don't know if that's a line from the book, or whether the devs have come up with this themselves, but that's very poetic. I felt as if the painting was observing me. I'm sorry, I'm afraid I'm not sufficiently articulate in fine art appreciation, specifically. Oof, big words. Even though art is very much my profession, the words just don't come to me at the moment. No, that is very descriptive, high praise, and I'm terribly flattered. I like Basil. Well, Mr. Gray, how do you like this exhibition? This is phenomenal. I must say, it is thought-provoking indeed. Phenomenally crappy. Oh, Dorian. I can do better. Oh, can you? How? On the floor of this very art gallery. Just need that bucket of paint in that corner. Oh, um, I don't know how we're gonna do this. The controllers. We're back on the mouse. All right, what do we got? Um, what can we draw? Let's draw. What's in the news today? Missiles in Poland. Animals dying at unprecedented rate. All right, let's draw. Let's see if you can guess what it is. It's planet Earth, and there's the moon. Australia, New Zealand, Pacific, PNG, Indonesia, and Heard Island. There you go. Oh. Name your art movement. This controller, it's only partial controller support. We'll call it Jetism. You have the spirit of an artist, free and brave. Answer some questions to help everyone learn what kind of artist you are. What's your favorite food? Oh, is this like trolling us for like... Have we just downloaded some sort of phishing app? Favorite food. What would Dorian's favorite food be? Canapes. Canapes? What's the grossest food you can think of? Canapes with dill. Name a character trait. Use an adjective. Oh, gee, they're presuming a lot that we know what an adjective is. An adjective is a describing word. So, ooh. No, wait, what does that mean? Adjective. Let's say, pretty. What's the perfect object to own? A mirror. Name something really tiny. An ant. What do you do to a ghost? Use a verb. A verb is a doing word. What do you do to a ghost? You you hug it. You name a pleasant emotion. Use an adjective. An adjective is a describing word? Is it a describing word? I'm trying to remember like grade 3 English. Name a pleasant emotion. Ennui. Enu? It's not, but you know, this isn't the real world. What's another word for beginner? Use a noun. Where's we newbie? What would Dorian say? Nonce, nouns. He'd say a fresher. The Jetism manifesto. Does it? No. Godot just does not. Whenever I say scroll bar in Godot, I just know there's not going to be controller support. It's very sad. Dear all, think. Is there really ever a good and bad choice? You might have chosen to eat the canapes over the canapes of dill, and good for you. But on the way to the restaurant that serves canapes, canopies? Canops? You might step upon heck by accident. Maybe if you had walked towards the canapes with dill, you would have stumbled upon a free mirror. Who knows? A mirror makes me so ennui. Anyway, something as small as the ant can bring about the most outrageous effects. The trick here is to be pretty. Hug away your desire for perfection and the best thing. Just like how I, a complete fresher, painted this masterpiece. You will never know what will happen. Canapes or canapes with dill. Follow your heart. Oh, security. Oi, vandalism. This is very topical because, like, the last month, all the Extinction Rebellion people around the world have been throwing paint at famous paintings to raise attention to the fact that, like, 70% of the biomass dedicated to animals has, like, vanished in the last 50 years. I mean, serious problem. In fact, why are we sitting here playing games? We should be running around in a circle screaming. Run. Grab Basil and run. Come along, my dear. We never got to see our art. I mean, we made it. Ah. Hello, I'm Amber. I made this game. Thanks for playing the prologue chapter of The Secret Life of Dorian Pink. What a rebel you were. Vandalism in broad daylight. Not everyone went down the same route as you did. I wonder how your story will pan out. If you like the prologue, please wishlist the game on Steam. And stop by Dorian Pink's Discord to share your favourite food and feedback on the game. Have a nice life. Oh, and then two options there. I'll click wishlist on Steam. But joke's on them. My computer is so locked down that that link won't do what you think it does. Well, I mean, my only negative for that game is that it was a prologue and not a full game. That was like, that was exactly the type of game I love. I've made two point and clicks, gay theme point and clicks, My Ex-Boyfriend in the Space Time, Escape from Pleasure Planet. And I felt very alone for a very long time. And here is another one in the same class. I'm just like, I'm loving it. You know, there's also Queer Quest, which also isn't out yet, the full game. Yeah, what can I say about that? I mean, the game was, it was smart, it was attractive, it was funny. We better feed Hansel and Gretel, lest they cannibalize each other. It had something to say. Like, I felt like it was a little bit like, okay, it wasn't super political, but just the act of taking an old work from the canon and reinterpreting it in a new medium, to me, what an act. Like, we do not have enough of that. You see it a lot of time with Jane Austen. You know, there's quite a few Jane Austen games or Jane Austen inspired games. It's about time we saw some, you know, a Dorian Pink game. And another one with like demon angel kind of theme, which is really interesting. The only problem is it was a bit short. In that, like, there's been a lot of demos over the years that have never finished, and so I hope to heck that this game gets finished. So I will actually be wishlisting on Steam. All right, thank you for joining Quick Games Heck Yeah today. I'll see you around. See you soon. Oop. I just need a big giant button that says like end stream, but I don't have one. So there's a lot of like clicking around, unclicking before I actually go. All right, bye.